What makes me completely different from any other large IT software company? No one does that what I do, or no one have done it. You got to remember me. We are the only IT software company whose name is from mythology. Yeah, it's a Greek mythology word, rising sun. Yeah. I'm comparing in my peers. Yeah. We teach, we provide our knowledge, we have Oracle University ready to support. But we maintain it that we are a technology company and we will always be a technology company. So we will not compete our SIs. So we have our practitioners, we enter into a POC, we enter into certain non-disclosure agreements. We work on actual data, otherwise we don't take these assignments, as sir would be knowing. This cannot be done without getting into actual data. And we establish it through methods which are proven. These are standard methods, and then claimed. And these results are only shared with the top management, not shared at the below, because many a time it creates conflicts in the operation. Oh, that's a very interesting thing. Gentlemen, I mean, every one of you, whoever sitting over here, is first a consultant, then a technology practitioner. There cannot be anyone in analytics industry who is not a consultant or a specialist in domain in something who can be a practitioner. Otherwise, you are misfit. Because for doing all the transaction things, there are other specialists. We work on the top of it when transaction stops. So in my telecom thing, sir, am I running behind schedule? 10 minutes left. So I will rush through. Okay. Yes. Okay. So bank captures the transaction signals only after the transaction happens. When a default happens, the money from that guy who is supposed to pay is already gone. I want to tell the bank that this guy is losing money. That's the defense. Bank does follow up. I said there is some relationship manager in a bank. I mean, I know the person. Relationship manager in a bank who has been handling the relationship of a large account, who has never been changed by the bank because he has the best of the connects, and he become rich. So relationship guy also has a challenge, right? Why should I, as a big industry, will only bank with you? I have competitive rates from everyone. They also threaten, they also negotiate. In the business world, all are not said. That's how business works. Otherwise, you can't do business. But the fact is that I met bankers and they say that we will rush through this, we will come back to you. Okay, they say that we are in a risky business. Bank is about risk. If bank do not give loan, they don't survive, right? So you give loan, but can you create a system to prevent getting into NPA unaware? It is like getting into a market where you may probably be losing money. You said something. Fantastic. Thank you. See, you know what? For every loan bank gives, they take a collateral guarantee. Now, the collateral value could be another plant, or something like that. Now, no collateral is a unique and a fixed value. It changes with its time. So, every time as a banker, I need to go back and see that whether the collateral which I have actually taken as a counter guarantee is sufficient to take care of my exposure, or if I need to take preventive measures which I am taking or not. Shall we? I am not giving gap. I think, there are two very interesting things happen again in India. This time Loop Mobile closed their operation. Around 10 million customers got ported to others. This first time India knew bulk porting. I can carry my number and go to you as a service provider without any hassles. Earlier, if I have to get ported, I will think, यार मेरा नंबर डिक्शनरी तो नहीं उड़ जाएगा, मेरा सर्विस तो चलेगा, सब कुछ यार डर रहता था. पर इस बार मजबूरन करना पड़ा. That means the unique value I was creating as a CSP is now replaceable. I can port to anyone. It is like changing your bank or changing your grocery shop. The second important thing what has happened is that India, big country, everyone acquires customers, ARPUs are not growing, earnings are not growing. You have many customers, but you also have very little earnings. So, and then there have been so many issues about the legal issues, 2G scam and 3G scams, and BPL not agreeing to renew its license. So this industry is under stress. It's growing massively, but it's under tremendous stress. Now is the time. Another thing has happened that earlier we used to use services like SMS. For every click on SMS, the service provider used to make money. Today, WhatsApp goes and buy a certain bulk. I am buying bulk, okay? And then he gives it to anyone and everyone, and people start transferring videos and all. And you do not know from where it is happening, how much it is happening. Obviously, you get paid for the bulk of your bandwidth. But then, if it is not happening with anyone, and we are in the life of impatience, if I am trying to reach someone and I am not in a position to reach someone, and if I am trying to send a video and not in a position to send the video, I get impatient. I remember that ad, a guy, I forgot which bike it is, he comes out of his home and he calls up his girlfriend and he says, hey, I'm coming, get ready, and he starts wearing his shirt, pant, everything, and by the time he reaches, the girlfriend is still not ready, she is holding the shoes. He said, no problem, get into the bike, it's okay, live on the edge. So we are in the edge, and when we are in the edge, no customer is ready to be patient. And in such scenario, with transportability of number being so easily done in case of Loop Mobile, what is the prevention? What is the customer loyalty? Nothing. So today, if you guys have spoken to the network bandwidth team of the bank, service provider, CSPs, they are on the hit. They are on the face of fire, because if anything doesn't work properly, they are questioned, but they have no way to actually control it. Network probes that they are using from Siemens and others provide them a limited set of information of the consumption. They need to do deep pocket analysis. Gentlemen, this is pure big data case. But what is happening is that today, also to increase money, increase loyalty, increase their customer confidence, they need to be recent, they need to provide real-time offer, they need to make segment of one customers. You cannot have bulk treatment to the customer today, especially the customer which gives you money. So it has gone beyond standard data analytics. It cannot be done by standard data analytics. You need to react, respond very quickly. You need to have customer insight with social media sentiments, unstructured data augmentation. You need to have circle insights. You need to have real-time offers, and you need to have deep pocket analysis. And we actually face this with a very large Indian telecom company. And the good thing is that we now have all the three largest telecom India practice companies are talking about the same language and adopting the same sort of initiatives. So what they need to look at? They need to analyze the bill revenue, the prepaid matrix in case of how is the prepaid usage. For the postpaid, what is the usage pattern, the billing efficiency, the customer matrix, everything together. And what is the business goal? Provide proactive capability to monitor the revenue and the consumption. Another business goal, monitor the brand image, monitor the uneasiness in Somaya College or Nimhans that people are saying, I don't get signal over here. Everyone will say together. It's a one voice, common voice. Can I prevent it? Can I manage it? Can I use my network in a way that I can actually provide service to the right set of people who are demanding? So explore out of defined set of data. Third, get into a deep pocket analysis. I've spoken about it more or less. We are running short of time, so I will not get more in. Basically analyze records of the consumption patterns and then augment all this data together. I was hearing to the other colleagues speaking over here from Sears. I was actually edging up to tell that one of the biggest advantage of Hadoop is augmenting and collaborating the data. I can't do so quick augmentation in any other technology. And I can't do a collaborative analysis in any other platform at this point of time. I don't need to make data structure. I don't need to create environments. I don't need to create packets. If I know how to utilize it, I can do it. And there are technologies, there are statistical mining technologies, there are text mining technologies, there are discovery technologies, Oracle and beyond, which you can use to get these information. So create your real-time offer and go and deliver it to your customer. Now someone has already spoken about, being in a mall, getting an offer, being in that area, so I'm not getting into those areas. Now this is what Gartner has said. He said that if you can do a customer relationship based on customer understanding, which is beyond a typical CRM, contact center, but into the deep analysis of segment of one, okay, which your information is being captured through the leverage of CDR and any other sort of data, you would be in a position to do 10 times more loyalty creation and business with customers. I just pass through it. So basically what we are talking about is that all the large telecom industry companies has invested a lot in customer relationship management, analytics around customer relationship management, ARPUs and things like that. And today what they are looking at is customer experience management, but this is not CX by CX in application. This is CX through analytics, and more than that, creating customer value through the engagement models. Now, all this GAN I have given, Sir has very rightly said, and I have thanked Sir for saying this. The biggest challenge for companies to adapt technology or analytics prescriptions is to how my process will take it. Who are the people who can make this revolutionary thought work? Will my system adapt it? So when we are working with those telecom companies and some of the very leading ITS companies in India, what we found is that knowing the right person with the right skill for the right job is the biggest challenge for HR today. So working with the same telecom company, we went to the next stage of big data analysis. We went into a big data discovery analytics solution to create a data-centric analysis for entire people. Starting from people, how the people grow. People grow through natural knowledge they come in, then on-job knowledge and acquired knowledge. And then they put additional qualitative factors like attitude, capability to take new assignments, drive for delivering, timeliness, vagara vagara. Now, HR actually capture all of them. But today if we talk about job rotation, empowerment, and so many things, if we do not know how to use my best resources, and for every new assignment I have to go and get resources from outside, how would I be profitable? So we worked with that telecom company. I am going into a little bigger schematic diagram to make you understand it. We started amalgamating the business information and outcome along with employee matrices. This was done again on Hadoop using business data discovery solution of Oracle. Okay. We gathered information from everywhere, we created correlation, and we analyzed that. Sir, is it telling me that it's time for me? Okay, it is. And then we put the factors of constraint. Can they travel? Do they have this skill? Will he be open to this new assignment? How long he has been this? So we also created a constraint based model at the top of it. And what we ultimately ended up with, adding up a planning module around that for manpower, resource optimization and skill planning. Okay? We identified the required skill, we identified the capability, the factors from their resume, factors from their training that they have gathered, and then put it into action analyzing the resource pool against business concentration. Where my concentration of people is more required. I haven't spoken about Oracle. At least being in Oracle, it's my right to speak one slide about Oracle. This is my technology. This is my technology which works on Hadoop called Big Data Discovery. It's a visual face of Hadoop. It makes your entire Hadoop analysis very simple. And this is the technology that has been used about the projects I have spoken. I also wanted to speak to you about a project which we are right now embarked with 3 states, 3 ATS of India. This is about cyber surveillance and terrorist or antisocial tracking and movement analysis. So the entire hierarchy of how to go about it, we have learned from the police, we have built it up for them. We have already deployed in 2 states. 3rd stage is right now in the process of adapting the process around. So again, this business in India, and gentlemen, I have spoken everything about India. Okay, because I thought it's relevant, close to us, and that it is possible in India. It is not necessary that we have to do a big data project in US. I wanted to give you that confidence. Okay, you don't need to travel. You can do your first project over here and go and do data over there. Okay, and these are decent price projects, and we have the technology and the people around in Bangalore. Thank you. Thank you.
I have one question.
Yes, sir.
2004 to 2010, actually,
Technology, all your databases, all your data sets, some may lose relevance over a period of time, and not wrong investments. Your MDM still would provide the data points for customer centricity. Your CRM will still capture the informations of the unstructured data or the feedback that customer has given, which customer is liking or disliking things. I'm adding up to that a social input, I'm adding up to that a machine input, I'm adding up to that probably market feedback to create an augmented scenario of collaborative analysis.
on top of existing.
Yes.
So,
Gentlemen,
we thank Mr. Majumdar for this.
we can take offline questions. I'm around for about
Surely.
next 15-20
Surely.
minutes.
So, a certificate of appreciation from Unicom for Mr. Majumdar.
Thank you. Can I?
Yes, this is it. This pen drive is yours, right? Thank you. Of the day, I would like to call upon Mr. Vijay Ramaswamy, co-founder for Analytic Edge Private Limited, who will be taking you through the last session. It's a presentation.
At least for once, I realized that standing over here and speaking minuscule of what you have learned or what you have practiced is much more convenient than sitting over there and listening to all the jargons, the complex algorithms customers are asking for, the solutions that are getting implemented is a breathing exercise over here.